皆さんこんにちは、ちかです。もうこんなドラマチックな音楽で出てくるの初めてです。Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. もう個人的には結構ラッパー時代のウィル大好きで、Big Willie Style というアルバムはもう何回も聴いてたので、なで出てきてほしいぐらいなんですけれど。なんと先日 YouTube スペースが主催したクリエイター向けのトークセッションで、ジェミニマンのウィル・スミスさん、
We're very happy to be here.
アンリー監督、ジェリー・ブラッカイマープロデューサーをインタビューさせていただきました。クリエイター目線でいろいろとお聞きできたらなと思っています。
Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for being here to join us with our fabulous cast member, our superstar, Mr. Will Lee. No, Will Smith.
Will Lee. Will
His
Lee.
name.
And Ang Smith.
Ang Smith.
Konnichiwa, Tokyo. We're very happy to be here. Thank you very much for welcoming us into this space. We are hugely excited to talk to you and to present this film. Ang Smith. Ang Smith.
Every movie I made since my very first movie 30 years ago, Pushing Hands, a small Chinese movie, I was here. Always here promote my movies. Time and time again, this is a great place for hospitality and warm welcome to my movie. So thank you for having us here. This is our newest adventure. I hope you like it.
Well, first of all, thank you so much for being here. I am going to be the English-speaking self and also a Japanese-speaking version of myself. So there'll be two versions of me.
You'll do both. You'll
And I'll
like
be
that. Two chicas.
Will Smith just said my name. First question is for you, Will. With Gemini Man, they've created a 100% digital human of a younger you. And I wonder what your first reaction was when you first saw that, because I get excited just looking at the younger self filters on Instagram and Snapchat, and I'm like, oh my God! So I can't even imagine what it's like for you.
Every time I look at that, it's such an amazing thing because the young junior is 100% digital. Right? It's not my face where they just stretched out the face. It is a completely digital creation. So when I look at it, it's scary, but it's also very exciting, pushing the envelope of what we can do in film. This leap that Ang has taken, this push that Ang has taken, is going to bear such creative and artistic fruit in the future for all creators.
Will mentioned that this is a big leap you took, something very new, really exciting, something that hasn't been done before. And as exciting as it is, I wonder if there's any worry or do you get nervous putting something out there like this, especially, when you get so much feedback from social media right away. And how do you take all that in?
As a filmmaker, this is like, well, someone who's paid to do this is great. I see something interesting, I'm going to chase. I'm nervous for the investors. They put out the money. I think they are really nervous. For me, it's all good. In my head, it does play. When it come out, how audience take it, will they refuse to take it? Unless you put it out there, you don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, it's nerve-wracking, but it's just done already. Let me just add one very short thing. I think investors, like us, they're human. We share dreams. We dreamed. It's the same thing with the audience. That's something whimsical, but it's also something I rather rely on. It's our imagination.
So this question is from me to you, Jerry. I watched a bunch of your interviews for Gemini Man just to get ready for this. And I always noticed that in your answers, you talk about Will, you talk about Aang, they're great. It's been so great working with them. And I just wonder, not knowing anything about making movies, as a producer, what kind of skills do you have to have? And what is your role in making all this happen?
Well, it's always about telling a good story, finding the stories, and then you have to take those stories and surround them with enormously talented people. And that's my job. My job is to find the great directors, the great actors, the great writers. And how do you do that? By doing it over and over and over again and being somebody who watches a lot of films, who reads a lot, watches a lot of television. So you see who's out there. You see what actors are good. You see what writing's good. You see what directors are doing.
With the technology being as advanced as it is, and with the choice to do such a high frame rate, you can see everything so clearly. How does that make the acting process challenging or different for you?
There are a couple of things that are very different working in this frame rate and in the 3D that was essentially created and perfected for this film. It's so crystal clear that the camera picks up anything that you would put on your face. You can't wear makeup, so you have to drink a lot of water so your skin stays clear. So that was the first thing that we realized, that yeah, just water, that's right. Just water for the 120 frame per second film. Oh, you can do that part. You want to sorry. And you have to do the just what at the end. At the end. Okay.
ウォーター120フレーム用ですっていうこと。
Perfect. Yes. The camera rig it's really huge. And there's two cameras. So for 3D, it's not just one, it's the two lenses. And it's essentially one camera for each eye. Is that kind of how it works? Ang was trying to really immerse people into the action and into the experience. As an actor, you have to match your movements a little more in the 3D for different shots and as it moves around. So it's a little bit more confining performance-wise. You know, you can't jerk forward into the 3D in that way. So you have to pay a lot more attention to the dimensions than you usually would in 2D format.
クリエイターの視点で気になったことをいくつか聞かせていただいたんですけど、本当に刺激になるお話ばっかりで、もうスケールが違いすぎて共通点なんかあるのと思っていた映画の世界がぐんと身近に感じることができました。
There's always going to be a temptation to try to create things that people like. Your creations are supposed to be a representation of all of the things that are going on inside of you. And you want to go out on that limb as far as possible and live as freely and authentically as an artist as you possibly can. You want to make something you like. Make something that you love. Make something that you're excited to wake up every day to make. And sometimes people will like it and sometimes people will hate it. But that, as an artist, you got to take that.
10分の YouTube 動画でも2時間のハリウッド映画でも根底にある人の夢や希望、そして自分のアイデアを形にしたい、作りたい、発信したいというパッションはみんな同じところから来ているんだなと気づかされました。
We're here, YouTube Tokyo! Hold on, it's out of focus. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah!
こちらのイベントのフルバージョンはシネマトゥデイさんのチャンネルにアップされている生配信のアーカイブでご覧いただけます。字幕で見たい方もいるかなと思って一部ピックアップして編集させていただきました。こんな豪華なメンバーをインタビューさせていただくなんて本当に夢にも思っていませんでした。このようなお仕事は初めてだったのでもちろん緊張しましたが、たくさんの学びとインスピレーションがあり本当に刺激的な一日になりました。このイベント、そしてこのイベント後に撮影させていただいたウィル・スミスさんとの動画のメイキング映像もアップしているので、ぜひそちらもご覧ください。皆さんのお話刺激になったと思ったらぜひいいねを押してください。
I was so nervous at first, but they were all such great guys and they're so nice and just humble that towards the end of being on stage with them, I felt quite relaxed. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give us a big like, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.